whether a lash extension or an esthetician license is needed to lash in Indiana. And as of recently, when I Google, you don't. I make sure that my students are literally getting their money's worth, because this isn't a cheap class. And you know, it shouldn't be a cheap class because of how much you get with it. To lash legally, you don't always have to go the straight esthetician route.
Daydreaming on a cloud with you like horizon. With you tonight is on an island. It's about time I'm waking up. Times you wasn't with me waking up. Now you feel set up, taking this you touch. I needed to.
Hey you all, welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. Today I'm going to be taking you all throughout my day as I host my lash course with my student. I'm so excited for her. So I pretty much have all her materials together. If you watched my last vlog, you would have saw the preparation, ordering her kit, quality checking it, and just setting up the space for her. Today we're actually going to go ahead and conduct the course, so I'm going to get a bit of the behind the scenes of how it is. You may also find this helpful. If you are a lash educator, then go ahead and leave some tips and gems as well in the comment section. Help us all out. Her class was originally supposed to start at 10 a.m. but today we're starting at 1 p.m. due to some unforeseen circumstances that happened last night. Very unfortunate circumstances, but you know, the show must go on. If you are curious as to what circumstances happened that were such a tragedy, a very big tragedy, check out my last vlog. I talk all about it. But if not, then you already know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe to the Girl Boss Tribe. This is Vlogmas Day 2. We got it going on. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start the vlog right here. So I will see y'all in my next clip. Module 5 video. Sticker, and then dipping it in the glue. So this is a humidity reader, and it says 71.9 degrees Fahrenheit with a 37% humidity. This room is very, very dry. With the humidity like this, all the lashes will tend to fall off within the next day or two. The client would just complain of a little bit more shedding than usual. In order for the glue to work best, you want to get it to moist, and moist is going to... So when doing the glue, you're just going to open it. I always use 2 dots. Never want to use too much. I'm going to take one and I'm going to dip it in here. Whenever you see a ball like that, that's too much. And all you have to do is re-dip it. Re-dip it until it leaves. And the natural lash with the straight tweezer, and then gently pull them apart. This is the best method to use when you are completing a fill-in and need to remove any twisted or hanging lashes. Using a gel or cream remover can be too messy and sometimes is unnecessary when performing a fill-in. Hello you all. So it is the end of the day, 7 p.m. I'm actually in a Zoom meeting right now. That's what y'all hear in the background. And we have completed day 1 of my trainee's lash course, so I'm super happy about that. Let me brighten my screen up. She has her last day, day 2, tomorrow, where she brings in a model. We get some hands-on experience on an actual human, not a mannequin. I wasn't even able to record. You know when like you're just teaching a course and you really in tune with that course, like we had a lot of conversation going on the side as well, because something about my courses, I make sure that my students know that this is a professional course. They're here to learn and gain this knowledge, take away these resources, but I also, like, you know, let them know that it's okay for them to be comfortable. They don't have to be shy around me. They can be themselves. It's never a class that I have to where I just go straight through the book, the manual, and only give the information in the manual. I'm always giving like extra gems and tips, experiences, allowing them to give me story times, allowing them to give me experiences, like picking their brain on why they want to be in this industry, having like, you know, some like in-depth girl chat, but doing it in a very comfortable, sisterly type of way. The lash course just ended about an hour ago, and now I am on a Zoom call, which I need to be paying attention to. I'm about to start editing my vlog for Vlogmas. I got me a bag of chips, I'm about to tune into this meeting. I got me a little drink too and try to multitask while getting some editing out the way. I will see y'all tomorrow. It is the morning of my student's part 2 to her lash training course. She's not here yet. Her course doesn't start until like the next 30 minutes or so. But I need to go print out her certificate. So this is the certificate paper that I use. I got it from FedEx. I just got like a big pack of it and I just put it in the printer and pull up the certificate and it'll print out on this certificate paper. You could also go even a step further, get a frame for it, but the certificate paper is pretty sturdy, so I just keep it like this. My student is here now. She just went to the bathroom real quick. I replaced my trolley, which I put right here, and allowed her to put her trolley that was given to her for her course right here, because today she's going to be the lash tech, so she's going to run through a full appointment as if she's an experienced lash tech. Day 2 lasts 3 hours. For the first hour they practice and they go over the 3 key pages in the manual that are very important for them, and then the last 2 hours they have their model come in and they work on their model for the last 2 hours, and then they take their exit exam, and upon passing the exit exam they receive their certificate for taking my lash training course. So that's how the schedule of events are gonna go today. And she's completed her class. How do you feel?
Great.
How was the course? To be honest.
Stressful.
Oh, what? It was stressful.
Yes.
What was the most stressful thing?
Being next to somebody's eye. I know how important that is. So it's like, I definitely don't want to be liable.
Yeah, girl. Do you mind if I get your lash extension?
Oh.
This is her work. She did so good. Look at that classic set. Yes, girl. Newest lash tech in the South Suburban area of Chicago.
Period.
Check her out. Period. At the Lash Suite, and I have to be very, very intentional with what I vlog because I'm currently only with one camera battery without a camera charger. So I'm gonna order it right now. I went to Jewel to buy me some lunch. I got me a Caesar salad. I love they tossed Caesar salads because it's like they just like mix everything in there. I also got me some tuna and some crackers for my tuna. I got on this super cozy skim set. It wasn't a part of their Black Friday sale. I wish it was, but I got 2 sets of it. I got one in the color Bone, which is like this off-white cream color. These 2-piece sets are just so easy to get up and go in. I also brought out the Uggs. It's Ugg season. I need a new color for the winter time. Also, I get messages daily about the how to lash without an esthetician's license video I uploaded onto YouTube over a year ago. I think it's been 2 years ago now, y'all. Like, one girl messaged me asking about that specific video and just like some feedback and guidance for it. Another girl is DMing me. I'm DMing her back and forth right now on Instagram about it because, like, you know, everybody just like now understands that all states really don't need an esthetician license, and this is in no way me encouraging people to do licensed work without a license. That's not what I'm encouraging anybody to do at all in that video. If you think that, you just haven't watched the whole video. I'm giving people resources. I'm educating on other options that are out there. To lash legally, you don't always have to go the straight esthetician route. I did go that route, but I mean, look at me now. I'm pretty much only still lashing. There's people out there that only want to lash. Pretty much go check out that video. From there, do further research to see what your state specifically requires, because although some states don't require a license to lash, most do. So just go ahead and do your due diligence by doing your research and see which fits you. You all, I am all over the place. So I'm thinking my client comes at 3 o'clock. She comes at 3:30. It's 3:05. I'm like, I wonder where she is. So I go to our message thread. I realize the girl's appointment is at 3:30. I'm about to eat my salad. Back to what I was saying though about being licensed. I'm literally texting this girl, helping her out right now about it. She watched the video and she found a school that she can complete the 320 hours in. So I'm just like walking her through the process and everything, just helping her out. Like I said, if you ever have any questions, need any guidance or whatever, want to chat it up regarding the beauty industry, don't hesitate to text my lash line 708-965-4355. That is my business line. My clients text me on that line. So yeah, it's just open to you all as well. I always tell my students, you know, it's okay if you take a lash course out here out in Illinois but work in Indiana doing lashes, because they don't require a license out there. No longer do they. Depending on where you live in Illinois, Indiana could literally be like 10 minutes away from you. So although it's a different state, you can get there rather quickly depending on where you live. I researched this, I googled it. Go ahead and research it yourself, google it yourself too, because even though I say something, it is always important to go behind what you hear somebody say and make sure it's valid for you. Make sure it's just correct. Like, you know, definitely try my best not to say things that I don't know the complete answer to, but I definitely Google whether a lash extension or an esthetician license is needed to lash in Indiana, and as of recently when I Googled, no longer than like a couple weeks to a month ago, you don't. I also want to make clear that I did not go the route mentioned in that video. I did complete esthetician school, and then I went to take my esthetician license exam. If you would like a video all about my esthetician journey as well, then let me know, and I'll do a whole video on the journey, what school I went to, how much it costs, the curriculum, how to pick a good school, because when I tell you I researched schools for months, literally. This sounded so good. I went to Walgreens earlier to get me some lip balm. It was this man digging in the garbage can trying to find something to eat. He was probably on drugs. I think he was, I could just tell. That just goes to show how hard times be, like, you know. And I was even just thinking how the incident that happened with my truck on Tuesday night, and literally like how in need the world is for money, resources as well. Like, it's not easy. Like, you have people that aren't on drugs that are in need of money. Like, I was just mentioning this in Vlogmas vlog number 1, how the price of everything is going up. Groceries are going up, products are going up, products across the board. Even the rich are struggling, I'm sure. Probably not struggling. It's literally a universal crisis. I was just like thinking, like, choosing to be grateful. I'm grateful that I was nowhere near my truck when it got vandalized. I'm grateful that I didn't get to see that. Although I wasn't there, I'm even more aware now when I'm out. Like, I've always tried to be aware, but now I'm even that times 10. It's got a little bit of PTSD from it or whatever. Like, even when going into the grocery store, like, I'm just like, oh man, I think I gotta take everything with me going into the grocery store, but I'm like, I really need to carry everything with me, so now I need to clear out my whole truck, make sure nothing at all is in there. Like, I'm grateful for what didn't happen, like I said, which was me being nowhere near my truck when it happened, not even seeing it. I'm grateful that I still have my phone and all the other electronics that I have that weren't in my vehicle. I'm grateful I didn't get hurt. I'm grateful the only damage to my truck was a busted window. It could have been worse, and it was not worse than that. I have to understand and realize that I have a good life. Yes, my MacBook got stolen, but my MacBook didn't hold the ideas and the imagination and the thought process. I hold that. That's all in here. So as long as I have this, I can literally get all that back times 10. That's me. I could go buy a new MacBook today. I'm grateful for that. I could go buy new tech items as well. I'm grateful for that. I'm happy they took the Mac instead of something more valuable than a Mac. I was like, I can't really fret over what I can't control and what has already happened. People out there to, like, you know, be extra cautious. It's holiday season. People are in need, dire need. Follow your intuition. That was a wake-up call. That was a learning lesson. If I can help anybody else that watches me avoid a situation like that just by like having them think back onto this and understanding to be more mindful, I'm happy about that. So yeah, anyway, I'm about to finish eating because my camera blinking again. I literally only put it on the charger for 2 minutes. I'll talk to y'all later. Just finished up one of my clients. Her name was Gabby. She's so sweet. And I'm about to edit this vlog here to go up tonight. Oh my gosh, y'all. I need to get ahead of the game for Vlogmas because this filming and editing the same day, don't like it. Ghetto. It's a lot. Before I close out the vlog, I wanted to talk about my lash courses, just give some tips of what I do for any other lash instructor out there that watches me. I feel like I have a lot of lash techs that tune in as well. So hey y'all, what's up, girl bosses? For anybody that's a lash tech that's looking into teaching students and wants to start, this could also be helpful for you. I do offer two types of courses, both which teach the same curriculum. My standard course costs $700, my deluxe course costs $900, and there's a price difference because you just get more in the deluxe course. So you get more material, you get a whole lash bed, and you get a professional lashing lamp. My eyelash extension manual was made by me, and pretty much it's just an accumulation of knowledge that I've learned through the years, as well as the actual full lashing procedure according to esthetician schools. So I did go to esthetician school myself. I graduated as well from it and got my license. All the knowledge that I've gained from school, as well as just knowledge that I've picked up through trial and error and through researching and through taking a lash course outside of esthetician school myself. So I am double certified also, just to put that shameless, you know, kudos to me out there or whatever. Pretty much I'm saying this to say that a lot of the knowledge that I have gained from esthetician school, as well as outside of esthetician school through experience and research myself and my own education, is in this lash manual. It literally comes with everything that you could think of that you will need to begin your journey as a lash technician. There are legal forms in the training manual. There's a marketing and a business checklist. There are branding resources. I have pages of great, credible eyelash extension companies that you can order everything you need plus more from. Good quality products, like not just flimsy products. It's a very thorough manual of the entire lashing procedure in and out. Literally, this manual can be used even after completing your lash course, but just as a reference to go back to whenever you want to study. As far as the materials that I give to my students in their lash kits, I make sure that they have very good quality materials. So I make sure that they have great tape to use. I make sure that they have a great quality glue. I'm not giving them no $10 glue. They're getting that good glue, the $20 glue. They have the advanced mannequin, the mannequin with the eyeballs that are able to pop out and pop into the head because they're a little bit more realistic to the human eye. But I also give them a trolley, like that's literally their lash kit. That's what their lash kit comes in, is the trolley. And this just like pretty much helps them see how a good setup should be. When they're doing their day 2 training, I make sure that they have a very good setup and know what a good setup looks like. So I have them bring their trolley back to day 2 and I have them use all of the things from their servicing kit to practice their hands-on part on the actual model. So they're going to literally be conducting their day 2 hands-on training as if it's an actual lash appointment. And I also do test them, so it's not one of the type of trainings that you could just come sit and listen to what I'm saying and like have me just do all the talking and then you get your certification and you leave. No, I'm making sure that you are proactive in the class and that you actually listened and that you got your hands-on experience like you needed to. I'm making sure while you got your hands-on experience that you did the key things that are super important. So I'm making sure to check them off of your evaluation sheet as you're working on your model. I'm making sure that you actually understand the material that I'm teaching you. I'm making sure that you can explain back to me what I explained to you. I also make sure to let my students know that they can come to me long after they have completed their class, that they have lifelong mentorship within me, and that their access into the mentorship group chat is everlasting. My lash training courses are very thorough. I make sure that my students are literally getting their money's worth because this isn't a cheap class, and you know it shouldn't be a cheap class because of how much you get with it. So yeah, that's how I run my lash courses. Feel free to use these ideas and my techniques for yourself. All I have to say for tonight, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, then go ahead and comment on this video. Also like and subscribe to the Girl Boss Tribe because we're a total vibe over here. Don't forget to turn your post notifications on so that you don't miss a beat. And that wraps up Vlogmas Day 2. Boo. Oh. I'm so cringy.
Just see those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting-a-ting-a-ling. I'm on to lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.